Sneaker culture is booming in India. You see everyone wearing sneakers now. The Akasa Air cabin crew are wearing sneakers. People are wearing sneakers under their lehengas, under their wedding dresses. People are wearing these cool, colorful sneakers to work, of course, for their different sports activities, runs, paddle. Everyone seems to be buying a pair of sneakers. And this has also coincided with a rise of Indian sneaker brands like Gully Labs, which is right behind me. This is their flagship store in New Delhi, and there are a slew of Indian sneaker brands that have come up that are customizing shoes to the Indian audience. My name is Udit Hinduja. I'm reporting for ThePrint about the rise of sneaker culture and sneaker brands in India.
तो मतलब जो स्पीकर्स हैं अपने मार्केट में ना, तो इन सब का ये होता है कि मतलब जो आर्टिस्ट को चाहिए ना, मतलब जैसे उसको दिखना मांगता है वो वैसा लेगा चीज़ को ना। अब कभी कभार जाते हैं बंदे शॉप पे लेने के लिए, प्राइस देखते हैं इतना बड़ा, और फिर वो देख के चेक हो जाते हैं कि मतलब हम खरीदेंगे कैसे इस प्राइस को। ऐसे बंदा अपना आर्ट मार देता है, हाँ, अपना आर्ट मार देता है ऐसे आर्टिस्ट कि यार मैं क्या करूँगा। तो अगर चीज़ें और भी अच्छी निकलेगी ना, मतलब गली लैब से, कि ऐसा स्टाइल जा रहा है कि जो हमें भी अच्छा लग रहा है, और हम खुद पहन के जब उसको शीट्स पे जा रहे हैं तो हमसे लोग पूछ रहे हैं कि भाई कहाँ का है, हम बता रहे हैं सब गली लैब का है, तो और प्रमोशन हो रही है इसके थ्रू। मतलब वही है, आर्टिस्ट जैसा जितना सीन निकलेगा ना, और उतना आर्टिस्ट ही पहनेगा खरीद के। कोई इतनी बड़ी बात नहीं है कि हम यहाँ से खरीद नहीं सकते, खरीद सकते हैं। 6-7 हज़ार रुपये के शूज़ हैं यहाँ पर, पहन लेते हैं, मन है तो पहनेंगे, अच्छा दिखना है, अच्छा बनना है, तो यही सीन है। स्नीकर्स तो जब भी अच्छे लगते हैं। बाकी आप बोलो सर।
बाकी जो स्नीकर्स हैं वो हिप हॉप का एक लुक बनाने के लिए किया है, और बाकी तो भाई ने बता दी है सारी बात। बाकी अली भाई बताओ कुछ।
आई लव स्नीकर्स ब्रो। मैं बचपन से स्नीकर्स का बहुत बड़ा फ़ैन हूँ, और हिप हॉप में आने के बाद तो और ज़्यादा स्नीकर्स से लगाव हो गया है, क्योंकि हिप हॉप टाइप स्नीकर्स जितने भी होते हैं वो बहुत ज़्यादा मन को भाते हैं। मुझे कपड़े इतने नहीं भाते जितने स्नीकर्स भाते हैं। आई लाइक स्नीकर्स।
शूज ड्रिप,
चेक चेक।
फैशन, शूज, एवरीथिंग, क्योंकि जूते ही है जो हमारी पहचान बनते हैं एक टाइम पे ना। और मतलब
बंदा सबसे पहले नीचे से नोटिस
ड्रीम्स है
करता
भाई,
है,
मतलब कि लेना है इसको।
नीचे से नोटिस करता है।
हाँ,
मैं तो प्रेमचंद हूँ, मेरा फटा
अब
जूता है।
बंदे ड्रेसिंग के चक्कर में ब्लैक ब्लैक है तो ब्लैक शूज होने चाहिए। अब मेरा ब्लैक शूज है ही नहीं, तो मैं ये पहन कर आ गया। लव तो लव है, पहनने तो स्नीकर्स ही है भाई। ये बात है।
Hi, I'm Ritik. I'm a social media manager by profession. I like sneakers by the fact that they elevate the look. Of course, there are multiple sneakers that you can wear to different outfits. But the problem that I've mostly faced is that most sneakers brands make sneakers for the normal foot people. Sneakers are usually in a triangular sort of shape, but the foot is usually like a V going towards the front. And that's why I faced a lot of issues like arch pain, then back pain. So that's something that I have been facing, and I've visited a lot of doctors. Most of them, some would say, okay, you can get an arch support shoe, you can get something for the arch, you can do exercise, but nothing worked. Then I found this brand called Zen Barefoot. They make barefoot shoes that are also wide by nature. So I've been wearing this for about 6 months, and honestly, it might seem like an exaggeration, but my foot pain is gone, and it's not like I wear this just for gymming, because a lot of people wear barefoot shoes or barefoot sneakers just for gymming. But I use these in daily life, and these have been really great.
Now, sneakers were originally designed as performance footwear for athletes to kind of elevate their game. They weren't necessarily meant to be worn by everyday people. But what happened in the 1980s and 1990s, specifically in America, is that brands started collaborating with different athletes to come up with beautiful personalized colorways for shoes. In 1985, Nike came out with a basketball shoe, the first Air Jordan 1 for Michael Jordan. But the shoes were actually banned by the NBA, by the National Basketball Association, for kind of flouting uniform footwear codes. At that time, basketball shoes were all supposed to be white, but the Nike Air Jordans were a black and red colorway, and they were subsequently banned. So Nike took advantage of this and made this viral marketing campaign, telling people that even if the NBA can ban these shoes, you can still wear them. And that really kind of set off this entire interest and passion for sneakers. Over the next couple of decades, a bunch of different brands from Nike to Adidas to Puma, Converse started partnering with athletes, rappers, pop stars, fashion icons to kind of launch different types of sneakers, and wearing these different sneakers kind of became a part of self-expression, of wanting to tell your own story through these sneakers, to wear on your feet with pride something that you believed in, or a person that you associated with.
So I'm not really, I've never been a sneakerhead per se, but I've always followed Gully Labs purely because of the kind of storytelling they do. And there aren't a lot of brands that focus on homegrown, Indian made, and a lot of the newer brands, sneaker brands also, it's quite common for them to just copy silhouettes and slap on a logo, which wasn't something that Gully Labs was doing. The kind of designs they put out, the kind of effort they put out and thought behind every small detail. So being able to explain even like a small, strip going across the shoe was something that was very appealing to me. And um, in terms of how much I know about sneakers, all comes from my friends. They are big sneaker heads, and I got my first pair of sneakers when I was in 12th grade, and they were Air Force Ones. And my biggest complaint at the time was they weren't comfortable enough, which actually, stopped me from buying more sneakers purely because they were so expensive and then so uncomfortable, especially because I've got flat feet and they never made soles, or like the sneakers just weren't comfortable enough, or maybe I didn't explore enough. Since then, and even those first pair of sneakers that I had were sort of stolen, sort of borrowed from my very good friend. Um, After that, I got into Converse, and only very recently did I start exploring more, newer brands and stuff. So I tried a few Soul Store pairs, I tried a few Comet pairs, and I just really love Gully Labs purely because of how rugged it looks and the kind of focus they have on the detail, on the work. My shoes are very disgusting right now. They've been through so many seasons of monsoons.
ये 1000 रुपये का है।
और कौन कौन से जूते हैं जो
सब
पॉपुलर होते
न्यू
हैं?
बैलेंस का है, नाइकी का है, एडिडास है, सब चलता है। कस्टमर भी आते हैं, ले जाते हैं, बढ़िया क्वालिटी है, 2 साल चल जाता है डेली पहनने।
और कभी चालू किया ये?
हो गया 8 साल।
8 साल में।
हाँ, क्वालिटी अच्छा है,
क्वालिटी अच्छा है,
सारे
सब कुछ मिलता है, न्यू
सब
बैलेंस,
कुछ,
नाइकी।
नाइकी, रीबॉक, एडिडास, सब कुछ मिलता है, पूमा, सारे क्वालिटी है।
तो ये कितने का आएगा?
सब 1000 का, कोई भी
तो सब कुछ 1000 का ही
यहाँ
है?
1000 का, बाकी कहीं पे और लेंगे तो 1100 1200 का भी मिलता है, यहाँ 1000 का है। ये सब देखो क्वालिटी है, सब कॉपी है, ये सब 1000 का है, नाइकी, एडिडास, रीबॉक। कस्टमर भी आते हैं, दूर दूर से आते हैं लेने, पंजाब, हरियाणा, बिहार, हर जगह से आते हैं कस्टमर यहाँ लेने। रेट भी सस्ता है ना हमारे पास मार्केट में, वहाँ 1100 का है, यहाँ 1000 का है, क्वालिटी भी अच्छा है।
So the rise in popularity of sneakers in India has also led to an increase in counterfeit goods. So I'm in Karol Bagh right now in New Delhi, and this market is flooded with a bunch of different sneaker shops, sneaker stores, and they are selling Nikes and Adidas's and New Balances. All, of course, are counterfeits or first copies or second copies. And the price point of these shoes is sub 1500. So some of them are selling them for about 1,000 rupees a pair, some for 1100, 1200. And it's important to understand that the mass market in India can't really afford those 10,000, 12,000 pairs of original Nikes or original Adidas's. And even the lower end, so I'm talking about the new age Indian brands that are coming out, whether it's a Comet or a Gully Labs, that are selling it between 4,000 to 7,000. Even these price points may be slightly expensive for people. So a lot of people are coming over here to Karol Bagh, to markets like Karol Bagh, where they're buying counterfeit sneakers priced at about 1,000 rupees.
Hi everyone, my name is Ankit and I'm the founder of Zayden Sneakers, and let me show you how it's made. So Zayden actually means born of fire, and our logo, if you'll notice, is also of a little flame. So that's for the fire within you. This is us, this is our story. This is how it's made down, the BPS behind how this amazing sneakers are made. So we really here to target the Gen Z of India. We are a very youth oriented brand, and we want to give you guys a very good quality sneaker at an affordable price. So this is first the cutting department. All these raw materials, the upper part of the shoe very breathable. Are cut in specific shapes. And these shapes are then stitched together to form a product like this. This is something, all the different colors you will find at Zaydin. And let me take you to the next department, that is called stitching. So side by side, I'll tell you how we started. So I come from a family background of footwear manufacturing, where my father owns a unit of making sports shoes. And so I decided to study in the same field. So I did footwear designing from FDDI. It's a footwear designing college in Noida. I was sent to scholarship to London. That was Northampton University in UK. So I decided to make my own brand that is specifically of footwear and targeting the youth. This is how those small components that we cut now. So this is one way. All those minimally components are taken together and then stitched and then forms with the process of a proper chain, gets made on a proper upper. And then these uppers get molded on the soles and then we get the final sneaker. It's been year 3 of us doing this business, like specifically the Zaydin sneakers. And touchwood, our customers have showered us with love because they have made very quirky content, because of which we have gotten viral many times and reached out to you guys. So as I say, I will still say, please don't buy overpriced 4K, 5K sneakers. You can buy 3 or 4 of ours in that price and change your sneakers just like you do with your t-shirts.